Hey friend, today is a multi-filming day and wait till you see the videos that are coming up this week. Today, we are gonna play around with the items I received in the new, oh my gosh, it's deluxe. Ipsy Deluxe, is it? Is it? No, it's the ultimate. Now, Ipsy did gift me all 3 tiers. The unboxings are here on the channel. Today, we're gonna play around with the ultimate, which I was really excited for the variation, which is why there is nothing on my face. I did laminate the brows. They're looking a little spiky, but we're gonna fix that. Today, we're gonna play around with those products. I am also applying a foundation that I didn't know I would get like 4 sizes up, and I'm so excited for. But when you see that, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive on in. There are 2 products I have already applied. I've already tried. My skin is skinning right now and I can actually give you guys updates on. Can you see? I've been loving this. So my skin has been liking it. This here is like old, don't pay attention. It's like flat, it's just stains. But my skin has really been liking this cleanser. It is pretty lightweight. At first, it felt slightly drying on this skin, like once I took it off, but it's nothing that my moisturizer and like my other skincare steps couldn't fix, you know? Like it felt drying at first, but there was no patchiness, no dry spots. Like it did not affect my skin in a negative way. So I really have been liking her. I also think, and this is just me, I also think because, you know, we are currently in the fall winter months and the seasons are changing, my skin does tend to get a little dry, slightly drier because I'm normal combo. So slightly drier around these months. So November, December. So it just so happens I'm using it November, December. That could be a factor. Long story short, I actually like her and I'm really happy I got a full size. Then this mask. This is one of those masks that you go ahead, you apply, you wait like 10, 15 minutes and then you remove. My skin likes this. Look, it's already like, I've been using it. I feel like I'm gonna go through this a lot faster than most of my masks because, like I told you guys when I did the unboxing, this tub is kind of small. You know what I mean? If it was a moisturizer, pink, you only apply a little bit and you call it a day. But this is an actual mask. Although a little bit will go a long way because you're just applying a layer. Como quiera, se va a acabar y se va a acabar rápido. So just kind of like putting it out there. I do like it though. And I've been using it for like 2 weeks. Again, remember all of my videos are now like really pre-filmed, meaning I'm filming like a week in advance. But I've been using that for like 2 weeks. It looks good. These I'm doing at night though. I'm using my regular cleanser, all of that in the morning, and then at night for some TLC, I'm going in with this, and I'm not using this every single day. I have only used this 3 times so far, so I'm like skipping a day in between. Next, I'm gonna go in and work on the brow. This is the Milk Makeup Kush Clear Brow Gel. Although my brows are laminated, I do wanna make sure they stay put and they look like pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb. It's super tiny. I do like her. My favorite though is the one with color because it really fills in those areas. But to be fair, we're gonna play around with like the eyeshadow palette. I don't know if I want to go simple for today or if I'm gonna go glam. So I'm not gonna like touch my brows for now, and we're gonna wait and see what the eyes look like, and then I'll decide if I'm gonna fill the brows in, and if so, then I'll go in with a pencil. But I wanted to show you what this looks like on its own on the brow. If you have better brows than I do, and they're like fuller, I wanted to show you the effect. So boom, that's one brow. You see those sparse areas, you know? Then let's do the other one. We are gonna let that completely dry down. I'm gonna apply a face. Like I said, I'm gonna be filming that video, so be ready. I'm gonna do my foundation, my concealer, my powdering, my bronzer, my blush, and I'll be right back. The base is ready, so let's go ahead and apply a primer. I'm gonna use my Level Up primer with Ofra Cosméticos for the lids. I'm gonna blend that out with my BK Beauty brush. If you're interested in my primer, I do have a 20% off promo that you can use on all your orders with Ofra. That way you don't have to pay full price for anything. I'll make sure I link that below. And you guys, I still don't know what kind of look I wanna create. Pero look how stunning this is. As always, we're gonna go with the flow. I'm gonna grab a Refer 01. I'm gonna go into Nude Mauve. And I think for once, I'm gonna remove the little, if I can. Can I? Can I not? This is why I don't have long nails ever, but I decided to let them grow because I could never get anything done quick enough. Ahí vamos, there we go. All right, like I said, I'm gonna go into that nude mauve shade and I'm gonna tap that all over the lid. If you guys are wondering about the giveaway, girl, I already announced the winners. That video is going to be linked below. Make sure you check that out. And once again, congratulations to the winners. I was really excited. They gotta like put the boxes together and put my little thank you note and all of that in there. This shade is actually pretty. It looks darker on my lid than it does on here, does it not? But it's really like, it's a great one and done shade. I don't know. That's the only shade I've applied on there. I don't know why on my crease as I blend. Look at that. It looks a lot deeper. That is so odd. It's almost like the formula, the pigment is transforming. I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'll just go deeper on that crease. You see that? The more I blend, the deeper it gets in a really weird way. Because of that, I am gonna move on to the Refer 14. And I think because we do have to go deeper, I'm gonna go into Overhyped, and I guess that one will go on the crease. I wonder if this one's gonna shift on me too. I honestly thought that based on how it looks on the pan, my lid would be lighter, which is why I went with that shade. Deepen that crease a little more, given that we're already deep. Blend back and forth. That seems to work. I think we're gonna apply this very same shade at the bottom, but at the same time, I feel like I wanna go with like one of the berry shades for a little pop to give it like a different spin. I also want to add some shimmer to the eyeball. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go in with Jude. I'm going to grab another Refer 14, but this one's clean. I think I do want to go in. Why do we have, now that I'm looking at it, we have too many berry shades. Like, take a look. We have Groove, Rebellion, and Amara. Within the same family, different tones for sure, but like, come on now. So I feel like maybe I should go in with this one. So I'm gonna go into Groove and I'm going to dust that at the bottom. I am gonna apply eyeliner just to kind of add to the grunge look. I wasn't planning on doing grunge, but I did want to try the berry shade, at least one of them. And I wanted to try that brownie shade. So I think everything is kind of like a working out. As always, I want these two shades to meet. So I'm gonna kind of wrap it around here and do little circles. For shimmer, I'm gonna go into a Refer 2. I'm going to use the shade Jude. Wish me luck with this one. The shades are all looking very different on my skin and my eyes compared to the pan. Let's apply Jude on the center. This one has like a purpley taupe copper vibe. It's pretty. This shade will also look absolutely stunning on top of a black. Like if you apply black all over the eye and then you top it. Oh God, now I want to apply a little bit of black on the eyeball. I'm going to whip out another palette. Leave me alone. I know I'm always all over the place, but I feel like this is going to look amazeballs. So I'm going to dip into the black out of this palette. Watch what I'm saying. This is what the eye looks like. If you want to stop here, go ahead. All you have to do is apply your mascara or add some lashes and it's going to look like super pretty, right? Boom. But I am gonna take it somewhere else because I always do. I'm going to add some black out here and a little bit of black here. I want to leave the crease as it is though. Hear me out. If we apply mascara and eyeliner on both eyes, for me, this one would be more, right? Very grunge, and I'm living for it. So I am going to match the energy on this eye because I think I like it better deeper, okay? Now, if you do want to go deeper, girl, you don't need this palette. Just get any black. It's the first one that was here in front of me, which is why I grabbed it, and I absolutely love her. But you can get any palette that has black. Alpha Cosmetics has a whole bunch of palettes. I'm sure you guys already have one that has black in it. So like, don't feel bad if you don't have this palette. Like I mentioned, I am gonna apply a black on the waterline, and that's gonna be by Westmore Beauty. It is a really long-lasting eyeliner. I'm gonna use a little definer brush. It's more of a smudger, 204 by BK to diffuse that. So I'm gonna go right over top of the eyeliner. I want it to slightly fade into that berry shade. And with this eyeliner, I wanna work quick because it will set, and I'm telling you, this baby's not gonna budge. Going back to my other brushes, I'm gonna fine tune those edges. Up here with the one that had the brown, the one with the black, whatever's left, let's just kind of like tap again for the depth. And then we get to try the mascara. This one is by Persona. Vamos a ver. I don't have high hopes for it, pero vamos a ver. I'm going to apply mascara at the bottom lash. Girl, it already got down there, mira. My lashes are so freaking long. I already got some mascara. I'm living for like this natural brow and bold eye. I don't know that I want to do anything else to the eyebrow, actually. All right, I am not loving the fact this is really messing up the bottom of my eye. I'm getting annoyed. My bottom lashes have clumped and I didn't even finish doing coat number 1. Okay, let's do the other side. I was using this curvy side. Maybe that's what made this situation get all ugly. So I'm gonna work on the thinner, flatter side. Vamos a ver. Definitely way better. The wand has a curve. That top part, this part up here is the part that I used on my bottom lashes. Girl, they got clumpy. The curve weighed them down enough to where, look, I can fix that. That's not an issue. But I decided on this side to go with the bottom side. If you can see, the little bristles are much shorter, a little flatter, and that was a lot better. Look, nice, crisp, clean, no problem. So we learned our lesson there. I'm gonna use this fluffier curved side at the top. Let's see how much drama this can actually give my eyeballs, because with these, like this eyeshadow, I am definitely going to need some drama. I don't recall 100%, but I feel like this is supposed to be a tubing mascara. And generally, tubing mascaras don't give you like extra pizzazz and or drama, so that's something to be mindful of. I'm gonna do another coat on this side. So I'm just gonna go as far as like 2 coats. Here we have the 2 coats. It's nice, but once again, yet another mascara that doesn't wow me. Like, it's okay. I think for everyday it would be cute. I love the fact that it's really, really dark, very black. But if I want that drama, this is just not gonna do it for me, at least for a look like today. So I am gonna go ahead and, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and use my Panorama because it just makes sense. I need that extra drama. And honestly, I don't feel like applying lashes right now. This is the level of intensity that I want out of a really good mascara without having to put energy. And can I add more? Yeah, but now I have 2 different formulas on the eyeballs, so I think I'm gonna call it a day when it comes to the eyes. I do think the eyeshadow turned out really pretty, and the little pop of berry just hits a little different without it being too dark or too bright. The eyeshadow palette is everything, but we already expected that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lip. We talked about the lip. It is a berry tone. It's pretty, but it's something that will definitely get on your teeth. But because we can, I'm gonna line my lips. This here is the One Size Lip Snatcher in the shade Prime Fish. Berries always look stunning with deep reds, or you can go with a brown and it'll fuse. It'll look really pretty. Oh, and a purple too. Not a lot of people have purple in their collection, but browns and reds are pretty much everyone's go-tos. The shade that I got was Berry Pop. I'm not sure if everyone got this shade. Because it's gonna move, I'm only applying at the top and do one of these. That's more than enough. Oh, this is like really vampy, like in your face. It doesn't look horrible, but I know that the eyes would look way better with a nude on the lips. Also, you know what we could do just to kind of like tone it down? I'm gonna take my powder puff and whatever is left from my setting powder, I'm gonna set it for now, so we don't get it on teeth. Last but not least, I am gonna apply a little bit of the Natasha Denona highlight. When I did the unboxing, I applied this on the skin. It looked beautiful. Look, a little bit goes a long way. Look how stunning. You can even apply this on your eyeballs and it's gonna look so pretty. Did you get this highlighter? Let me know in the comments because I am obsessed with it. It's stunning. And honestly, like it doesn't like move anywhere. So the formula is really forgiving. It kind of stays wherever you apply it. And this is the kind of shade that would work on any complexion. I don't care if you're like of deep complexion or really light and fair, because the mild golden hues in it are gonna work with all complexions. You know what? Now that the lip is like more on a matter side, I actually like the lip with the eyes. It is vampy. It's a little on the bold side. Definitely not every day, but it is wearable. It pairs really nicely. Okay, friends, as always, I really want to hear your thoughts. Have you started playing around with the product? Did the lip or the eyes inspire you for a Thanksgiving look? Let me know in the comments. Remember to check out the videos that are linked in the description box. And you guys, if you've made it all the way through, you are a real one and I truly, truly appreciate you. Now, you don't have to go anywhere. YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen they believe you're really going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking them out, and I will see you guys on the next video.